Still down in Miami, and of course can't leave without doing a little bit of watch shopping and seeing some old friends. So I just found out that Ryan from Aventi Watches is in town, so I'm going to meet up with him and look at his new creations. Ryan.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. Show me. I've been waiting to see this new watch.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember a while back, I did a review on an Aventi watch. I have since kept in touch with Ryan and the team over at Aventi to see how their progress went. He happened to be in Miami, and I wanted to meet with him. And the biggest reason for the meet was to check out his new merchandise. The Aventi took off like crazy. All the haters were talking saying, oh, it's made in Hong Kong. And so the next logical step was to say what? To go Swiss, right? He went out to Switzerland, he talked to all the snooty Swiss, and he was trying to get a Swiss movement into this watch at a price, because the whole idea behind this is that people should be able to own a 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗏 on a budget.
Yeah.
And from what I understand now, they're all turning it down, and now there's a line of wanting to work with.
When we started, we went there, Hanu and I went there. It was $1 million research and development to build something that you could call your own, or $6,000 starting point for a Swiss tourbillon. And you know, when you're starting in the market during COVID and you're entering the luxury watch space and with no name, it's very hard, right? You've got to create something unique, you know, unique design, unique materials, hard to get. And that's why they made it very hard. You've got to jump through all these hoops. So we started in Hong Kong. We stand by that movement. It's been amazing. Finishing, yeah, it's not, you're going to have _𝗏𝗍 finishing, beveled edges like with this. The specs aren't going to be as high with the power reserve, the accuracy. But now we're coming at the purists, we're coming at the big brands, and we're trying to make some waves. Initially, when Ryan went out to Switzerland and he wanted to make these movements Swiss made, the Swiss put their nose up in the air at him, saying, oh, there's no way, asking him ridiculous amounts of money for these movements as well as research and development. And guess what? Now that Aventi has made it using Hong Kong movements, there's a bunch of Swiss companies lining up to try to do a movement for him. Case in point, the new models are now Swiss made. The size is now there, like I can actually wear this watch. Compare, here's the blue sapphire.
Size-wise, now we're talking.
Whereas more like a 42 now, whereas before it wore more like a 45.
So the skull is crystal.
Sapphire skull, single piece, the sapphire hands, lume applied, blue anti-reflective layer. That's a grade 5 titanium case with a mirror polish. This one's grade 5 titanium too, but more of a crystallized plasma treatment.
The whole idea behind this is that people should be able to own a 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗏 on a budget.
Yeah.
And from what I understand now, they're all turning it down, and now there's a line of wanting to work with.
When we started, we went there, Hanu and I went there. It was $1 million research and development to build something that you could call your own.
What's the retail on this?
Around 13.5 USD and around 14.5 USD.
He still managed to keep the price down. He kept the design of it. You can tell this is an Aventi. Again, obviously the skull, I mean, people will say you jumped on a bandwagon and say, oh my God, you made a skull like everybody else, like Richard Mille. But the bottom line is the entire watch industry bites off of each other. So it's not like oh, he made a skull because this guy made a skull. Everybody has made a skull.
To be honest, I wasn't a skull watch person. This wasn't for me. And the reason we did it as our first watch in the Swiss category was deaf to tradition. So we did the sapphire skull. And look, no one else has a sapphire skull. Bell & Ross did one at Only Watch. It's a 3-piece skull and sold for $200,000. Okay. We did the finishing on it with the black ceramic coating on it. It looks like carbon fiber, right? With the pelage and beveled edges. They came back to us because we sent it back the first time and they said, Patek doesn't even ask for this level of quality. The finishing, sorry. Quality is top spec, but the finishing takes a long time. We've got a few things coming too in the future. The new skeletonized models will come out. The new size will be slightly thinner too. I won't say too much, but we're looking at a white carbon and a nano sapphire in a very hot color that's trending.
What is a nano sapphire?
So it's stronger, but it's Tiffany blue nano sapphire. So we're not jumping on that.
Wait. Put it on auction, it'll fetch $6.5 million.
A lot of retailers requested big business from us, even 𝗙𝗏𝗄𝗏 in Europe, like some of the biggest well-known names. They've had meetings with us, wanting to retail it, and we still haven't gone down that model. We'll stick to direct to clients. It's critical for us to have a grey market as well, right? We don't want to sell to flippers, but it's critical for long-term brand longevity and the market. Why is Rolex, AP, Patek, Richard Mille so successful? You guys in business, right? There's a grey market.
Listen, I get calls all the time with this stuff. You know, I send you a WhatsApp and I say I'm sending the guy because I'd rather you take the business, and I'm more than happy to refer business your way. And but then people get on the website, well, that's sold out and this sold out, and I'm like, sorry.
You get people asking for Aventis,
Of course,
and we get a lot of dealers calling us saying, hey, I've got a client, and we put them through the same process. We filter everyone, and look, they've got to wait now. Right now, we're backed up until about November, December for allocations. And this is key, right? Finding that balance of production versus demand. We still got to say no to people. We've got to find the right clients, and it's different to when we started, right? We had to build the name. Now we can pick and choose. Our pieces are trading over value now.
I've seen it. You can go on Chrono, the older Aventis are all over list and there's not many. There's maybe 10, 15 pieces that I saw online, but that's a good thing. You want that.
Yeah.
You want that exposure because if you don't have the exposure on a secondary market, be it gray market or whatever it is, like you said, it helps every single brand out there and should help you just the same. Well, look, I appreciate you stopping in. I love the new models. Congratulations. I can't wait to see what else is in store. And I look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, man, good to see you.
Thanks so much
for the time.
Yeah, no problem.
It was great to catch up with Ryan face to face. You know, he's kind of far. He's in Australia, so I'm sure you noticed by the accent. But it was great to catch up with him. I can't wait to see the new models hit the market and what they're going to do. And there's a few other special things up his sleeve that he didn't show and couldn't show and didn't want to show.
Before you go into the jungle of what we call the 𝗙𝗍𝗲 building, a good cup of coffee is a must. The guy that we're about to go see owns this restaurant, so he probably put some in his coffee. 100%.
So every time we're in the 𝗙𝗍𝗲 building, we go to visit our friend Charlie to see what's in store.
What do you think of that baguette nautilus?
I have an offer in mind, but we're very far from what he's asking. But again, on a piece like that, it's not a 10% piece.
This time I saw a 𝗵𝗍𝗄𝗃 5723 reference in his window. So I wanted to take Roman aside and team up with him to give him a number offhand before Charlie gives us a number so we can start the negotiation process.
So what would you pay for it?
575. I want 675.
Okay, so he wants. So he wants. You know, I want to be a foot taller.
He doesn't seem to be moving with the recent market trends, which is fine. See, that's what I like to see. I like to see people like that holding firm on price. Good morning.
Charlie, can I make you an offer you can't refuse? What do you want to see?
The 5723.
5723.
This is what I'm talking about.
Very good price.
Realistically?
Realistic.
Realistically. It's 575 realistically today.
Not even.
It's a fair offer. Well, how much you got on offer?
I had the offer from Ryan DC for 650.
I think you should take it.
Sell it and run.
No, I didn't sell it. It was 2 weeks ago. Two weeks
I don't think he has the same offer today.
Yeah.
I guarantee you he won't pay that today.
What's a realistic offer now?
It's a realistic offer.
No, realistic offer. Not realistic offer.
In my head, I will go up to 600 number. It's not. And that's being aggressive. I have to sell it quickly.
Yeah, because he owes 9,900, we can take it off together.
Oh, he owes his money? 9,900 he owes us? Now we can shop. Charlie, which one is that? Is that the 14790?
36 or 30? Let me see.
The 33, I think, no? This paper or no?
How much is 4100?
That's a 36 millimeter, right?
35.
35?
4100 BA, yeah.
40?
No, that's too much. I just bought a 37 for 40,000.
Yeah, that's too much for this.
What?
Whether or not we made a deal, it was always good to see Charlie, and sometimes you don't win them all.
Charlie, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be around for the next hour.
Omega and Swatch are releasing $260 Speedmaster. I mean, I don't think that anyone really knew how much this quote-unquote break the internet, if you will. There has not been a release of really anything watch-related that has had everyone's attention. Everyone was talking about this watch. So Alex, Luke, Chris, and I, and Davis are driving out to the KOP Mall at 3 o'clock in the morning to wait in line for these watches.
I'm not even picking anything up. I just want to go.
You are a liar. What? You literally just said you're bringing a friend to help you get more.
I've never said that.
A lot of people forgot the Swatch Group actually saved the Swiss watch industry in the 70s, and to be honest, it kind of looks like it is breathing a whole new life into watch collecting again.
You guys have seen it numerous times. Every time I'm in 𝗙𝗍𝗲, my first stop is usually to see my friend Mark at the Diamond Club. Not the easiest person to buy from, but I always end up walking away with a piece or two.
The Schwarzenegger box papers.
This?
The yellow.
No.
How much?
30,000.
Что-то есть, ювелирка? Sign, что-то.
Adrian.
Yeah, that's fine.
The frosted AP.
You can, so that's
188.
That's 1522, that's one.
More links or no? Can we do 28?
Would you like to buy some? I have.
What's best? 29? 29 and a half? 29,999. Okay, I'll take this. Just bought an Arnold Schwarzenegger offshore. Yellow gold. Limited edition. Let me see if the Rolex trays up there.
27.
Okay. Next, Naked 27. Thank you.
16.5.
Gone old. No, thank you. He's not motivated to sell today. What is it? 2022? New?
Yep.
2022?
Do you have room on this or no? One just sold on the chat, 131. Right. Okay, so this, I'll send you a label for the other one, yeah? Thank you.
Ended up buying one watch. I run into my friend Miguel, who you've seen in the previous episode from 𝗿𝗏𝗀𝗃, and of course he's always got some crazy shit to show me.
Look at him. He's rolling with 2 RMs. You know where you are, Papi? Do you know where you are, Papi? You guys gonna get robbed?
No, but I'm here inside.
Yo, the is that? This belongs to Gucci Mane, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out my Gucci.
What's up, bud?
Hey! Later stopped by the boys of CRM, checked out their inventory, saw a cool white gold chronograph with a diamond bezel, pretty rare watch, and then Carlos spotted Gary's watch, which is not in the best of shape.
It's so crazy. That watch turned yellow.
Was it sitting in a safe?
No, when the citizen safe, it turns another different color.
In case you guys haven't seen before, we've had certain issues with my dad's Patek 5980/1AR. The one time he thought he cracked the glass, but in reality there was glue on it. And now we have another situation in which the rose gold in his watch is turning yellow.
This is for wearing it so much. It loses the rose and it turns into yellow.
That's crazy looking.
Can I steam it and clean it a little bit for you?
Please do.
It's very, very, very dirty.
Thank you so much. What needs to be done?
You need to do a nice detail on it.
And this is actually not common, but it does happen in rose gold alloys as the copper starts to deteriorate, therefore making it a more yellow color.
You always have very unique APs on. What is this?
20 made, Japan edition, platinum. And I own 10% of the market. They made 20 pieces, I have 2.
There you go. I like that. I own 10% of the market. What I love about the platinum is how white it is, like that true white.
You're right. It's a true white metal. Most people can't tell the difference, but you always can. This is beautiful. I like the setup. This is original, right?
That's original.
White gold.
Customer left it here.
It's supposed to be white gold.
Yeah, it is white gold. Yeah, he left it here for 130. I think it's a lot, no?
You try to go out and find one, you're not going to find one, right? If you consider that, like the regular 39 millimeters today, they're creeping over 50,000 in steel.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with factory though.
Listen, the guy left it with you, right? So
Yeah.
there's an ask for every seat, right? I'm gonna go see a car, but he moved.
He's now here in this building in the corner.
The DuPont or no?
No, on that corner building.
What is it?
I'll show you that building here. Look.
Charlie. Hey, good to see you, bro. I'll see you later,
Brother, nice to see you. Thank you for coming by.
Good to see you guys.
Thank you. Does he still have a...
Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Have a good flight.
Yeah,
Okay?
let me know. Let me know on the turn. Yeah, man. Why you gotta make it so difficult, Alex?
How are you?
Good, brother.
Yes.
This is nice.
Party today.
I thought you were retired, bro. I thought you were retired.
I am. I just
beautiful
come to play
space.
around.
Beautiful,
Thank you so
space.
much.
Okay, how much is this?
12.8. Too much.
How's business, Alex?
Thankfully, very good.
That's what I'm trying to buy. All the stuff that was been offered. Big fan of mother of pearl diamond dials, diamond anything in Daytonas. That's my thing. I love it.
That's his thing. He loves it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Go buy some type of freaking Accutron.
No, I'm gonna buy some Jaeger. Let me pick that up. Little mother of pearl right there.
Tell me about this.
No papers
Beautiful
though, right?
doll, unfortunately. 92. Has a box. Ooh.
Oh, not the box.
We're far?
Yeah.
Papers. 80,000. Think about it.
88.
80. 88 is when I came to America. It's not.
Oyster dates are just like they don't. How much is?
39. With papers, yeah.
Can you do 35?
38.
36.50?
37.
Yeah, whatever. Just put this away. I just bought it just to buy it.
I haven't had that down in a while.
This is factory, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How much is this? 7,700. Ah.
Okay, so that's it. Alex, always quick and easy with you.
Now it looks like I've got all of the kids, as Roman says, to go camp outside of the 𝗙𝗄𝗄𝗯 Mall for these Omega swatches. Apparently even Sabina is going.
My first camp out to do anything, a little bit unnecessary, but I'm excited because the whole crew's gonna be there. Yeah, I'm bringing my dad, so he's gonna get 2 watches, and I'm gonna try to get 2 watches as well.
What watch are you trying to get for yourself?
The Pluto. It's like the red one.
They're okay. I'm not gonna camp overnight, but I'll definitely.
It's gonna be a Luxury Bazaar sleepover in the parking lot of King of Prussia.
I'm either gonna be at King of Prussia, and if I just so
We're
happen
gonna
to
bring
go
some
into
marshmallows, make some s'mores. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like the Pluto one. I think the Pluto one's really cool. And then obviously the normal, like, what is it? Mercury, or what is the other one? The moon.
Mine is probably the Tiffany Blue Uranus. It's probably
the name of it, just alone. I really like Uranus.
The Tiffany
Uranus.
Well, we found out that there are going to be people waiting outside at midnight for this fucking Swatch watch. I just wanted two for my collection.
I was gonna go to help this guy, but he's only getting two, so I'm gonna stay at home and be an old man.
Thank God I have all that camping equipment. I fucking forgot it.
Of course, gotta stop by and see our boys at Timepiece Trading to see some fire stuff. Sean's got the pimp office.
I came to see the DJ. What's going on? There's the jeans you were talking about.
You know the vibes.
See, I want to see the super heavy hitter AP bucks.
That's it.
I'm gonna do it.
The biggest problem with shipments, our rotation, like for moving stuff around, is terrible.
Why?
Because all of our shipments got stuck. Then all of a sudden we had to stop. We had to stop selling in HK because everything was super slow. So we stopped for like a couple weeks, and now here we are. So
that's the super hitter RM box.
This is the RMs. So we actually have a lot of stuff coming in right now. But like, for instance, this watch is like 3 RM11s, right? So
we just sold this.
And then this watch is like 5 RM11s.
This is, I don't understand this watch. I think it's insane.
Yeah, you didn't see the back?
The Premier.
I know the watch. I mean, I know the watch, but I just don't understand this watch at that price. I don't understand the price on that watch.
I mean, look, if a Tiffany Blue Dial Patek that's limited of whatever, 130 something pieces, how many pieces? 170 pieces is $5 million. Why can't AP have $1 million AP that's 10 pieces?
No, absolutely. I mean,
this for you guys, we will do 74K naked.
Are you trying to corner the market on 55 diamonds?
If you'll sell us more, we'll take more.
I'm not big on RMs with diamonds, but this is probably my favorite RM.
I mean, your options are you spend 520K on a 3502 black, or you spend 420K on a Bubba, or you spend 430 to 450,000 on this. You want this cheap? New style?
What's cheap?
I will give you 173 with the bracelet, or I'll give you 130 brand new.
I have a blue one, trying to get 165 for it. Having a hard time. Yeah.
What do you think about these compared to the old style?
I like it better.
You like this better than the old style?
In the beginning I didn't, but I like it better.
That's a crazy watch for the
We have the steel one.
How guys are paying $350 for a skeleton, they look right past that. I'm just like,
no, this I'll take this over skeleton any day.
I love it.
Would you take that in steel for 165?
I'd be closer to 150 for naked because I have to send it to get archives and everything.
You don't have to do that anymore. You can do it right online now and print it up.
You don't have to go to the boutique?
No, $550 right now. You do it online. They brought it all back.
Still, I want to be closer to the 150 mark, just to stock it.
Would you let it go, lowest?
I think the last one we sold for 157.5.
Huh?
Yeah, very beneficial to speak 2 languages. But I think at this point, Sean is starting to pick up on a little bit of Russian because it was very tough for us to do this deal with him. 155, I'll sell it to you.
150 is.
Yeah, 150, I'm not making money. Jesus Christ.
Why don't you take some of these for stock? I'll hook you up on the price. Take one of each.
Sean,
yes.
50,000 my way. I take this, and you give me, I give you the 𝗙𝗏.
To be honest with you, I paid 120 for it, so I'd be in the 𝗙𝗏 for 170.
What will you sell faster?
Oh yeah.
Not
probably that, to be honest with you.
Okay. Among all of this?
Yeah, I actually sold those really easily, to be honest with you. 𝗙𝗏 probably will sit. I mean, I'm taking literally a cost 30 on top mark, then I'll do it. That's literally my cost, and then I'm paying 150 for the 𝗙𝗏.
Yeah, but then I'm not making any money on anything.
Then we're both stuck.
Exactly. It's literally the same
Which
thing.
I don't want to be both stuck. This is a good watch. You like these or no?
I do like these. What zero is this? E? An F?
No, the older one.
This is an F0? Oh, actually, what? Check this out, Sean. Ready?
As much as I do.
For that, we can do 73,500 full set.
And this?
75,000 watch and paper short one.
15,000 to me. I'd take both of these for the 𝗙𝗏. We're gonna get that deal done. One of these deals will be done.
Yeah, I mean we're 14,000 apart.
How are we 14,000 apart?
73.5. 70.
Right, but if I made you a cash offer, it wouldn't be 73. For the pair, give me 10 grand.
That's the price you want to pay. I think it's fair. Another great deal brought to you by Timepiece Trading. Somebody beat the fuck out of it in the polish, though. It needs Jesus, is what this watch needs. Papers or no?
Is complete.
You mean to tell me you have the 𝗙𝗰𝗲𝗍𝗍 box with it?
I believe I have the original box.
It's not over polished, it's just polished bad. And when somebody does a bad job, it's easily fixable. So when it gets over polished, that's what an issue is. If somebody just mangles it, it doesn't mean anything. It can be as good as new.
So let me tell you guys something. A lot of times, you end up with a watch. It can be one of the most popular watches. If for one reason or another, it doesn't sell, or it doesn't sell fast. And it seems like, why is this watch not selling? It should be selling. So what do? You go to another dealer, you find something that's been sitting in their case for, let's say, 30 days, takes what's sitting in your case for 30 days, and you make a trade deal. So technically, we sold a watch to Sean, but we also bought 2 watches. We simply did a trade. Win-win.
Take the Kermit. Take the Kermit for $15,500.
It's naked, old.
Naked.
What about the old subs? They're cheap?
𝗙𝗲𝗬?
You have a Sea Dweller and the sub.
$15,500. Cheap.
$15,500 for what, to the Sea Dweller?
No, for the Kermit. And the 𝗙𝗲𝗬 $15,500. I don't know what would happen. 16600. Take it for $10K. Full set.
Yeah, take it. Cool.
Did
I was on the phone. What do we do here?
I took these 2 and 5,000 for the turban.
5,000 that way? Yeah, that helps.
Every 5,000 counts.
Thanks for coming out.
I'll see
As
you
always.
later. Good stop. Picked up a couple of bricks. When I say bricks, literally brick offshores, which is great. Picked up a Rolex. Sold a watch in the interim, did a little bit of a trade. But most of all, it's good to see our friends, good to see their operation as always. And like I said, every stop is an opportunity.
I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the beach. I have 2 people here, 𝗙𝗏𝗧 and 𝗙𝗏𝗏.
Oh my God.
We're bringing Roman back to Philadelphia.
Anyway, great trip to Miami overall. We bought, we sold, we had a good time. Overall, it was wonderful. Now it's time to head back to the office and back to the grind.
We're outside of the 𝗙𝗏𝗄𝗅 Mall.
We're gonna get some Omega watches, hopefully.
It's fucking midnight and making his grand reappearance on the Gray Market show.
We got occupied.
We got about, what, till 6 a.m. that they're letting us in?
Originally, the plan was to get 2. Come to find out, an hour before I show up, that it's 1 watch per person. So my brother's getting his birthday present, and that's it. He'll be 14 in 2 weeks.
I don't think Sabina wants to be on camera, but she's also back there. We're gonna go find her.
I'm here.
Tell the people.
My dad. I don't think I'm gonna get one right now because the sign says up to 50.
I think the sign's a lie. They don't want us here. They don't want us to wait in line for this watch.
But I'm still waiting.
The sign is a lie. Don't believe it.
This release is very limited, which is a lie. This store may only be able to satisfy 35 to 50 customers, which is a lie. Those in line after the 50th customer may not be able to make a purchase. Yep.
Nothing better than I want to be doing Friday night.
Can I have my chicken parm now?
Good morning, 007 wrist check. The boys have been there outside of the King of Prussia Mall since midnight last night. Meanwhile, I've been enjoying my morning, so let's go ahead and give them a call. Hey, good morning.
What's up, bro?
Yo, how's it going?
We're waiting in line right now.
What's going on, guys?
Show you the line.
How many people are in it?
74. They only had 74 watches.
God damn. So it's sold out already? Hey.
Couple winners. They're gonna sell their watches.
It's the morning. It's been like 12 hours. However, the situation is they only have 74 watches, and me and Nick
54 and 55. Hey!
Locked out.
You touched the item.
They're only letting 3 people in at a time right now.
Yeah, so now we're just waiting.
We've gotten offers of like 1,000 and then 1,500. And I'm sure people are trying to pay like $2,000.
So we're just gonna sit, pick up these watches, and then
enjoy them.
So while 𝗙𝗏𝗄𝗏 and Nick saved my spot in line, I went off to interview some people. A lot of people said they were Well, you'll see.
So if you guys pick them up, are you guys keeping it or
Absolutely.
flipping it?
No, I'm keeping it.
Keeping it?
Trying to get the pink and the blue as a wedding watch for me and my fiance.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but I guess I'm gonna have to go second market.
I'm keeping, definitely. Yeah, I used to work for Omega MoonSwatch,
Oh,
and so
really?
this is like at the intersection of like 2 jobs that I've had. And I'm really excited about it. Yeah,
Sick.
it's the Grail watch. Beautiful story to the watch too.
The question is, are you keeping or are you flipping?
Depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation. Fair enough. Fair enough.
What do we get? What are we gonna get?
Exactly.
Keeping.
Keeping.
If they let us buy 2, which was the word yesterday, I would have kept 1, sell 1.
There you go. Here we go. We got one right here. Which one did you pick up?
Mercury.
That's sweet.
I'm telling you.
What about you? Are you keeping or flipping?
Definitely keeping. Definitely
Keeping. Everyone so far we've talked to is keeping.
Yeah. Who knows? I'll see what they go for on eBay too. You know.
Shout out to Roman.
I'm keeping.
Ooh, there it is. How long did you wait in line for it?
9 p.m.
It's a fun.
Would I do it
fun
again?
experience.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Philly, the real Philly joint right there.
Oh wow.
If you're true from Philadelphia, man.
I already did. I saw the guy.
Oh yeah,
He's out here.
It's warm.
And if Alex was a Lego, this is who he'd be. I'm actually really stoked about this one.
Which one did you get?
So I got the Mission to Jupiter, which actually has the Ultraman sub-seconds on it. And the Ultraman seconds on it. So I'm really stoked. Worth the wait. Happy 14th birthday, Jordan.
I picked up the Neptune, the blue one. Thank you guys for letting us film.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course.
I want to give a huge shout out to the King of Prussia store at Swatch store at King of Prussia.
Love it, love it. Thank you guys so much for your dedication. I'm so glad you guys made it in. So cool. So cool.
You made it in.
Thank you so much.
It's my reward to
All right.
myself.
It's time to go home and go to bed. The packaging's fucking sick. Oh, you got the
Which
sun?
one did you get?
Secure.
What time did you get here?
12.
12 at night?
Yeah.
And which month did you all get to get? Oh, wow.
It's me, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Can I see how it looks? I'm sorry.
So which one did you get?
That's the Earth, right?
Then Jupiter,
That's
Neptune.
pretty.
Yeah, really. Which one is that one? Oh, that's the only one.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
9:45.
I'm going to bed.
Camp out is
I'm
done.
going to bed. Omega Swatch Watch Jupiter Edition. First one that I wanted was sold out within probably 9 people.
Someone in front of me made an offer that I couldn't refuse for both $3,000 for the pair. The watches are cool, but I can get them in 2 weeks for $270 retail, so I figured might as well just kind of let them go.
All right, let's see what the hype is all about. The new NTPT Omega. I gotta be honest with you, I like the watch.
For what it is, it's.
I mean, it is what it is. It's a swatch. It's a swatch
Speedmaster
watch.
tribute, essentially.
It's a plastic watch.
Right.
For what's the retail?
270.
What's the going rate? 2,000.
Low 2000s, yeah.
I mean, I like the watch. It's actually kind of comfortable.
The way I see it, it's gonna get more people, or a younger generation, interested in watches.
Here's how I see it. Are you selling this watch? Are you giving it to your brother?
Yeah.
Good. The way I see it is, you and Sabina spent a collective of how many hours?
I waited 10 hours and I didn't get it. And they had to have like 100 watches, and you know, I was number 76 and they had 74 watches, so I didn't get it. It was a waste of time.
How many hours did you spend doing this?
12.
12 hours. Right. All right, so 12 hours. So let's say if you were to sell this watch, you'd make $1,700.
Yep.
But in those 12 hours,
I could have sold a lot more on the jets.
I think you could have sold a lot more at Luxury Bazaar and be a lot more productive. That's how I look at it. But it's a cool watch nevertheless.
So again, the purpose behind this was not for me to resell this watch. My little brother has been on my ass to try and give him my Speedmaster, which is, I'm sorry, never going to happen. So, Mom, if you're seeing this, please don't ruin the surprise. Jordan, happy birthday. Would I wait 12 hours again for you for a watch? No. But happy birthday nonetheless.
So the Swatch watch everybody's talking about. We didn't jump on a bandwagon and do a review of these watches. I like the watches. They're cool. I like Swatch watches. I like what the Swatch watches did for the Swiss watch industry. But at the same token, I kind of hinted that, look, the 12 hours you spend, you know, laying outside of a mall like a bum, you could have sat on your phone and probably made a lot more money and overpaid for these watches if you really, really wanted them and gotten it that way. I do like the fact that all the kids, as I call them, were out there bonding. They had a great time. And certainly the memories from that camp out, I'm sure, are priceless. Guys, this wraps it up. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe, all those wonderful things that help this channel grow. And I'll see you next week on Gray Market.